we are at the stage where I think at least in the UK, project controls is everywhere. Now, when it comes to the social projects, I call it a social project, like Department for Work and Pension, the police, the prison reforms. I mean, if you look at their spend, it is no less than the capital project spend. So when it's a spend, when it is really a project to do some transformation in one function or another function, theoretically, they can apply project controls there. Now that the challenge there is because they are so traditionally old frameworks, it is kind of difficult to change the way of working they do. And because there is a bureaucracy involved in it, it makes your job a little bit more difficult. So I'm not being critical of the governments or the ways of working of our bureaucracy, but it is more challenging to change the approach in a public sector than the private sector because of the obvious reasons. And that is why it might take some time, but I think with the consistent push, awareness, and acknowledgement of this function, I don't see any problem in social projects acknowledging, accepting project controls for their businesses.
No, that's great. And you talk about standardization earlier as well. And I think standardization will probably go a long way to helping other industries understand what it is we do. So that's really interesting as well. And part of that, you mentioned there's a diploma and, there's a degree being looked at as well. And if I'm a sort of a young person going, oh shit, COVID's hit and I don't know what to do now anymore, how can I get involved in getting a project controls diploma? Is it widely available in various institutes, learning institutes, or is it only specific ones you can find this diploma at?
Cool. Right now, this qualification is only limited to the apprenticeship where it is funded by the government and the employers. But very soon, we as a business are going to roll out this qualification for general audience, maybe by end of this year. So it can be delivered via virtual platform, or it can be delivered via the classroom the traditional way, but with the